you're finally awake. You were scaring the horse. You too. Bellamy said he had the same dream I did. But I figured that damned halfling was just messing with me like he always does. Aye, ye two keep bickering like an old married couple. A couple of times in this job, I've thought there was some crows cracking back and forth in the wood. But it was you and Bellamy arguing about who knows what. But he's a damn good soldier, and I'm glad to have him here. That nightmare I had makes me think we might be needing his blades in the coming days. I saw a hooded figure wreathed in flame, and a horrible demon reaching through the ground from below to tear the surface apart. It felt like the end, no mistake. And there was a voice calling me, saying it was me destiny to be there. Aye, something to mention to Palan when we get to the guild house in Luskan. Maybe he'll give us a foul-tasting purple concoction that bubbles loudly and doesn't do much else. Nightmares aside, we got work to do. Got to find that fool halfling and get this caravan packed up and ready to move to Luskan. The merchants are breaking camp as we speak. Most wagons are tied up and ready to go. We got a few stragglers that might need a hand getting ready. Bellamy went up ahead to scout the road. Haven't heard from him in a little while. He was cranky with a headache when he left, so I'm guessing he picked a fight with one of the trail scouts up there. Aye, so you know my concern then. Maybe go up ahead along the road and see if you can find him. We ain't got all day, and if he manages to hurt someone, it ain't coming out of my share.
Yes? I got this. Just what I was looking for.
Just taking on a bunch of bandits by myself. All in a day's work for Bellamy Lightfingers. Right, that's me. I'm the one starting the fight. All these poor bandits did was try and kill me. I was out here scouting the road and these two idiots jumped me, which was a bastard thing to do since I hadn't had my morning stretch. After the night I'd had, though, I was ready for a fight, and these two were well trained. Felt good putting them down. I did. Woke up thinking someone had driven a spike through my skull. I felt like I'd watched the world end, like some demon had torn everything apart. Jarhild said she saw the same thing. And the way you were thrashing and squealing when I left, I bet you did too. No doubt they heard about my prowess and wanted to prove themselves against the Master. I don't know. They were better trained and equipped than your average bandit, though. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were hired to come out here. I don't know. Why does anyone do anything in this place? All I know is what happened. Yeah, these guys weren't your normal starving, no-skills, hit-like-a-pillow fight bandits. If there's more of them running around, Jarhild will have her hands full. It's too late. It's completely blocked off. I can hear Jarhild now. He went around when the bandits attacked. Where was you? Try and stop me.
Aye, there you are. Come for the fun part, have you?
This is one hell of an ambush for a bunch of bandits.
That's because these are more than mere bandits. They're mercenaries, paid to assassinate members of your guild.
Here they come!
They never learn, do they?
You stand before a cleric of Sahanin Moonbow.
That wizard suit, no one will be standing anywhere. Whoa, guess we won that one.
Lady of Dreams, we thank you.
Actually, we hoped you could shed some light on that one.
I am Elidia Maethelin, priestess of Sahanin Moonbow. With me is Lerathar Gulgrin, my friend and bodyguard.
You are members of the Order of the Burning Dawn, right? We're not way off here.
No, but your head'll be off in no time if you don't explain yourself, and quick.
We're out here searching for a caravan that was attacked just an hour ago. It was being guarded by members of the Burning Dawn.
That must be my sister Bryn's caravan.
We know only that they were happening. The Burning Dawn Guild Hall in Luskan has been raided, and now you have come under direct attack. We were hoping we could stop the attacks, or at least rescue the people from the other caravan, but I'm worried we're too late. Maybe there's some way we can help you avoid their fate.
We've seen a lot of mercs in this area. I think they must have a base of operations nearby. Somewhat temporary, out of one of the caves.
Well, if they can help us, I don't think we've much choice but to trust them.
You have my word as a priestess of Sahanin. We will join you against these mercenaries, and we'll have plenty of chances to earn your trust.
That won't be a problem if I go in there and take them all out first.
If Bellamy's so keen on getting into a fight, I can stay here and watch the caravan. Assuming our new friends are on the up and up.
Then it's settled. Lerathar and I will join you. This will be a lot easier with 4 of us than with 2.
Let's go quickly before they have a chance to regroup. If we do this right, one guard at the caravan will do.
Go then, and hurry your arse, so we can get back to the job at hand. Aye, and keep these 2 alive, Elf. I'm counting on you.
Are you people always so slow with your goodbyes? Let's get moving.
Before we go, a friend in Luskan gave us this. It's a sending stone, specially enchanted to allow us to speak freely through it for the next few days. Any of us left behind in camp can keep up with what the rest of us are doing.
Well, this ought to be fun. was all thinking of.
Have spared me. I needed that.
Satan smiles upon you.
A just reward.
Well, isn't this cosy? I'm sorry, did I say cosy? I meant creepy.
I got this.
Is that a horse tangled up in that spider web?
It looks like it's from the caravan. We should take a closer look. This is definitely one of the caravan's horses, and it looks like a name is engraved on the bridle. Sarah. Is this who we were supposed to be looking for?
That idiot had us scouring the woods for a horse.
We'll have to bring this back to him to be sure.
Good. Then let's get out of here already. I really don't want to meet the thing that made a meal out of this horse.
That
There's only one thing I hate more than spiders.
What's that?
Socks with holes in them. But spiders, they're up there. Guess we won that one.
There. That must be where they're hiding.
Then that's where we're going. This ought to be fun. Hey! Trap. Trap disarmed. Done.
Oh, junk, run-down shack, smells like a baby's ass. I'm thinking goblins.
Ugh. This does seem the kind of place they'd congregate.
Well, good. I haven't stabbed a goblin in a good 10 days or more. Nice and chilly in here. Could almost take a nap.
You go ahead. I can take down these mercs without you.
Well, look at that. Someone's been preparing a feast. I bet severed hands are great with... Ugh, I can't even finish the thought.
I know that ring. That's Carrick's hand. He was in the squad guarding that other caravan. Damn these people! And I'll be the one to collect.
We have to keep our heads about this. If we go charging off for revenge, there's no way we'll survive.
Yeah, fine. Just don't get in my way when the time comes.
Hold still. Trap.
Hold. I think you should send me ahead. I've got an itchy feeling. We might have traps nearby.
That's that. Look sharp. Trap. Okay, it's safe. Hold still. Trap. That's that.
Hey!
Good fight.
You will pay! Anyone over?
That was their leader. Maybe we should have kept him alive for questioning.
I think we should stick with our stab first, question later policy. It's worked well so far.
Be strong. Here are some letters written between the captain of these mercenaries and a goblin named Trax.
They don't seem to like each other very much, do they?
Good idea. Maybe we can find something to use as a wedge.
You will pay!
Where that came from? I see a trap. Trap disarmed. Look sharp. Trap. Trap disarmed. Look sharp. Trap. Got it.
light of the moon!
What? Is that Gil and Neddy? They were in the other caravan.
Enough! My name is Javen Tarmikos. I know you are members of the Burning Dawn, and I know your foul lords call to you in your dreams. Are you prepared to repent for your sins?
Please, we don't know what you're...
Just tell him. Yes, we repent. Whatever it is, we repent. Just please don't.
Silence! Your tongues spit lies, demons. Sir Banagar, grant these abominations the mercy of death.
But High Commander, they are defenseless.
Do not question me, knight. The spawn of the Abyss is never without guile or opportunity to do evil. Do as I say. End them.
No, please!
Now I take my leave of this place. Continue the operation, and make sure none of the Burning Dawn leave here alive.
As you will, High Commander.
Leave the bodies for the goblins. They are no longer our concern.
I advise caution. These men are...
They're dead men. That's what they are. They're murdering us like animals. You want me to be cautious? You can follow or not, but I'm going to paint this cave red with these bastards.
I assume we're following the angry halfling.
We will save him from himself if we can. Let's go.
found a hidden door.
What's that merc doing down there? Planning an ambush?
Heaven frowns upon you. So small, so angry.
Sounds like Bellamy, all right.
We have to find him. Angry or not, he can't face all these mercs alone.
Fools! You dare approach me? Now you face death. Death and soul devourment. Yes. That's completely a word. And you will suffer for your insolence. Who am I kidding? My name is Homit Shaw. I'm a necromancer. Not one of the bad ones, I promise. I assume you're with that halfling that came through here. I have never seen such anger. Not since I raised Kipper Harple's old cat from the dead. Boy, that cat was mad. Well, in a matter of speaking, I was an apprentice with them until I made a couple of mistakes, and they decided we would all be best served by parting ways. Yes.
I've been to Longsaddle. What must you have done wrong to be exiled by the Harples?
I know, right? Don't worry about me, though. I found a master in Luskan, and I'm getting my abilities under control. I was travelling with a caravan from Neverwinter. Yesterday we got jumped by bandits. Our guards tried to stop them, but there were too many of them. They took the guards captive and dragged some of the dead travellers to these caves. They were from a guild. The Order of the Morning Gown or something?
Burning Dawn?
No thanks, I don't drink.
Ugh, I could sure use one.
I met them. It was, Neddy and Gil. And there was this halfling woman, who, come to think of it, bore a resemblance to the guy who ran through here before. Brother and sister, maybe? We never really talked, but I think there was something unspoken between us. Like, we knew something could happen there, but neither of us wanted to open ourselves to being hurt.
There was no halfling when your two guildmates were executed. Either she's alive, or they killed her before we got here.
Come to think of it, that would explain that halfling's, enthusiastic treatment of these mercenaries. It's all coming together now. Well, I'm not going to lie. When the battle was over, I pretended to be dead. It's something necromancers are pretty good at. And then when they started dragging away the bodies, I just stayed dead. Eventually, they dropped me off here.
I can't tell if you're a coward or a genius.
Definitely both. All right, let's go battle some evil, or whatever you were planning to do. Ha! You say that now, but wait until you see me in action.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Come now. Haven't you always wanted a little brother?
Not like this, Liddy. Not like this.
All right, let's go stop your friend from getting himself killed. To arms!
senseless brutality.
That guy in the armor seemed to think they were demons.
If there's a demon here, it's that blasphemy of a knight. Let's find your friend before they do.
This note mentions gold payments from the mercenaries to someone named Martimal.
I heard mention of a missing driver named Martimal back at the caravan.
I bet the bastard sold you out, told the mercs where you'd be, and when.
We should keep an eye out for this Martimal, if he hasn't already fled the area.
Or if he hasn't already got himself killed. It's a potion bottle, used recently, and smashed against the ground.
It wasn't a healing potion. Something arcane, maybe. Illusion? Invisibility?
If I were assaulting a cave full of mercs by myself, that's what I'd use. Those bones are picked clean, and... oh, is that slime? wallet.
I may never be truly clean again.
Welcome to the club, Your Holiness.
Upon you. Smiles upon you.
Get ready.
There's a trap ahead.
That was the old thing from Mark Danger.
Okay, it's sunset. I'm here.
Here they come!
Just what I was looking for.
You come far enough. These our caves. You go no further. Our caves, our tricks, our traps. They offer us gold. More gold than raiding. You no kill them before we paid. You know my name. Trax known far and wide. Ruthless leader. No one steal from Trax. No one. Why? What you heard? Depend what you tell us. I say stealing from our vaults counters breach of contract, if you have proof. Nice try. You think I'd... What? That's mine! Where you get it? Where? Minions, get my scepter back. I have Merc to deal with.
Wait! You're attacking us? We just proved the Mercs are your true enemies.
Ha! Not fall for dwarf lies. Everyone here is our enemy. Everyone here must die.
I don't know what I expected to happen.
Sound alarms! We feast on Mercs tonight. Kill traitors.
Get down!
Grind to dust.
Hold still. Trap. Brute force. Works every time.
Here they come!
Not for pleasure, but because I am called to do it. In the name of Helm, I judge you spawn of the abyss.
No!
By the order of High Commander Javen Tarmikos, I sentence you to die. Fall before me and plead for your sins. No! I cannot fall like this. I offer an honourable surrender.
Honourable? My hairy ass. Honourable men don't work with assassins.
I'm curious what a cleric, of Helm if I'm not mistaken, is doing with a band of mercenaries, and why you're targeting the guild.
I serve none but the Guardian. I have no answer for you, fiend.
You know we've got blades and arrows pointed at you, right?
The mercenaries were a necessity. To corral a demon takes more than the arms of one man. It takes a community willing to battle against chaos and evil.
You think my friend here is some kind of demon? Is that why you hired these mercenaries? To kill them?
My arm is moved by the will of Helm. It is his word that sends me here, and his word that tells me the truth of your soul. You lost your right to the answer the moment you stepped upon the path to the abyss. Kill me if you must. Your soul will remain tarnished forever.
Oh yeah, what are we gonna do? March into Luscombe with a knight tied up behind us? You could hardly keep your halfling pal on a leash.
Lerathar, please. It's too soon.
No way I'm babysitting this overzealous mountain of trite platitudes and murderous intentions. Kill him or don't, but don't add him to the roster.
I'm sure you feel much better now, but we're no closer to understanding why your guild was attacked.
Yeah, nothing more dangerous than a crazy man with a holy symbol. This guy seemed to be the ringleader around here. Maybe there's someone nearby that can tell us what's going on.
Take this.
treasure. These mercenaries were hired by the Knights of the Gilded Eye. Who's that?
I know the name. An order of knights, followers of Helm, the Guardian, sworn to protect the world from demons and devils. This doesn't quite add up.
The Knight said something about your guild having strange dreams. Maybe the Gilded Eye knows something you don't.
We must get back to your guildmate at the caravan. We'll make sure she's safe and make our plans for the next move.
Maybe we should try talking to you. Get down!
Upon you. Upon you.
A just reward.
Ah, the good old secret backdoor ambush technique. That's the favourite.
We're not getting back to the caravan this way. And they're not going anywhere with the road blocked like that.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a way to clear the road from up here. Hey, a switch. Looks like goblin made.
That did it.
I was really expecting something to explode.
was looking for.
finally you return. Took you long enough. Where's Bellamy? Did that blasted halfling get himself trapped behind bars again? I mean, of course he is. Blasted halfling. I told him that Lightfinger's temper of his would get him into trouble. He and that sister of his would both fly off the handle at the first chance.
I am so sorry for your loss, my friend. But we really must get going. We have a camp set up just outside the gates of Luskan. We can rest there, plan our next move, and say final farewells to your friend.
Aye. I would like that. It's more than I'm used to getting when losing a friend in battle.
And when you are ready, we have a friend in Luskan. The man who forewarned us about the attacks. He will want to meet the survivors of the ambush. Here's a contact we're working with on another quest. I don't wish to trouble you with such details now. Let us continue to Luskan, and we will answer your questions there.
We've cleared out the mercenaries for now, and they weren't targeting your caravan anyway.
Make your way to our camp. We'll make sure the caravan gets to Luskan safely. Of course. It is the least we can do, considering how much you've lost.
I thank ye, Elf. A little rest would do me good.
I bet a little ale would do you better.
We have plenty of both at the camp. We'll see you there.
The trip to Luskan is as solemn as it is uneventful, and the caravan reaches the gates of the city without further incident. You've heard much about the thieves, gangs, and swindlers of Luskan, and you steel yourself for lies, bribes, threats, and false smiles, in a city where guards are just thugs who deal their brutality for a wage. The only things you can count on to protect you are your friends and your ability to protect yourself. And if Lerathar's stories are true, there are worse things in Luskan than its criminals, as monsters walk beneath, in the ruins of the ancient city of Ilusk, now known dismissively as Luskan's sewers. Even the company of new friends and allies is cold comfort after the loss of your guildmates. The death of Bellamy Lightfingers weighs heavily on your mind, and while Jahil doesn't speak of it, you know it weighs on her as well. With the help of your new companions, you make camp outside the city gates and settle down to wait out the night in fitful sleep. In the morning, you and your companions will walk among the infamous streets of the City of Sails. But your mind is filled with demons, and the night refuses to pass quietly into day.
I was somewhere else. Now I'm gone. For a lie. For a dream. For a demon. I think I've fulfilled my purpose now. This gate is shut. There's only one way left.
Home. Home. I can't go home. They say demons come out of my dreams.
All you need to know.
I died for a lie, for no purpose. It just wasn't fair. Your mind,
You understand?
your heart, your guilt, your destiny. At the world's end, I can never go home.
Stand for judgment, children of the Abyss. Here is laid bare the truth. You serve the Mad One, devourer of hope, dread general of the gibbering hordes. There needs be no truth but what is in my heart. You stand amongst killers, thieves, name betrayers, and corpse robbers. Vile company betrays a vile heart. The world perishes in fire or in shadow, and there you stand, at the heart of it. My order was right to keep watch of you, right to see you die. You are blind. I pity you, if such a creature as you were worthy of it.
You understand?
Dream, awake, spinning sword, Savior, Master, such lives you will take.
have come. Here to see the birth of a new god. It was, after all, your sacrifice that made it possible.
I died for no reason. But rage and ceaseless pain, as will the world. It will come to pass.
He died because it was supposed to happen. He was a piece on a board in a game played by gods and demons. You will see, my friend. We are siblings in purpose, if not in blood. He calls to you as he once called to me.
Morning to you. Clearly you had another rough night, the way you were tossing and carrying on like your head was on fire.
Aye, it was rough. Got a bit of a headache this morning, I do.
I worry that these nightmares could be prophetic, as if someone's trying to communicate with you. Perhaps it is best to suffer through them until we know who and why. His name is Soranil Noonshadow. He's a wizard and a bit of an information broker. He asked us to find survivors of the attacks on your guild and bring them to him. He can help you.
Aye, he hasn't steered us wrong yet.
To be honest, true trust is a luxury at the moment. I need certain information, and he's the only one who can offer it. It pertains to my own personal quest. I'm sure there'll be time to explain it, if our paths remain crossed for the near future.
He's a diviner. He likely foresaw it with his foreseeing equipment. I've seen him do it before. He gets all smug about it when he works.
He also trades in information. Perhaps one of his contacts heard plans to attack your guild, and he wants to know why.
He's an elf. I'd go with the magic thing.
Aye, I'd rather get right to work than spend all morning jawing out here in the open.
Aye, all business. I like that in a woman.
Get in line, you twig.
She started it.
Aye, and I'll be finishing it too.
I can tell this is going to be an interesting day.
The gate's not too far from here. Big wall, huge doors, can't miss it.
We might be wanting to check in with Tallinn. Make sure we're square on the caravan job. I'm not holding out hope for a glowing review.
Keep heart, my new friends. I have a feeling that the help you need is just through those gates.
Something you need? Ah, it's not much of a tale. I was born in Westgate, near the Sea of Fallen Stars. My family were traders. They'd moved out of East Rift and sought a home among the humans. My father made a lot of coin very quickly there, mostly doing things he shouldn't have been doing, bribing officials for shipping contracts, smuggling goods into and out of town, that sort of thing. My mother never approved of my father's business. From the day she found out what we were up to, she started making contingency plans. She wasn't going to let Pa's problems bleed over into family. She was. I'm alive because of her. Finally, my father's sturges came home to roost. They were murdered by rivals. And my mother took my siblings and I, hopped on a caravan, and moved us all the way west to the City of Sails. And there we have it. How a fine young dwarf like me got mixed up in a place like Luskan. You know, this really takes me back. But I have some sleeping and resting that needs doing. Maybe we could wax nostalgic another time. You and your friends fight like you've seen a skirmish or two. Ha ha! It'll be fun sneaking off and stealing things while you do all the work. Don't be a stranger.
What do you need? Aye, we haven't had a chance to talk very much since she joined up, have we? Me family goes way back to Mithril Hall, if you believe that. Our family scattered from there after Shimmergloom attacked. And we returned when King Battlehammer signed the treaty with the Many Arrow Orcs. Aye, we were smiths. I know, be still your heart, but we were good. Me clan got the name Stoneforge because it says me ancestor could forge stone into a blade fit for battle. Why you'd want to do that, I'll never know. Me ma and da left for Mirabar just before I was born. Looking to expand the family business, they said. Too much competition from other smiths, I say. Me da was anything but stupid, that's for sure. We made good coin there, and we made a name for ourselves in Mirabar. I worked in the forge as a wee lass, swinging a hammer right alongside me da. Funny remembering it now. I'm not sure I hated it as much as I thought I did. Well, I need to get a bite to eat. Maybe we'll find some time to talk later. We've got to get into Luskan and see this contact of theirs. If he knows anything about why we were attacked, he might know who we should be stabbing next. Don't be a stranger.
What can I do for you? There is not much to tell. I have dedicated myself to the search for a relic called the Moon Tear. A relic of Sehanine, lost decades ago as a result of my own childish ignorance. I remember I was around 15 years old, a toddling babe by elven reckoning. I had a friend, Seric, the best companion a young girl could have. But my parents did not approve of our friendship. My parents scolded and punished and eventually kept me from my dear friend, the one child with whom I could play, laugh, and experience joy. One day, I was out playing, on my own, when a group of travellers approached me. They said they were hungry and in need of supplies, but I could tell that they were drow. Even then, I knew what that meant. But, consumed by my childish anger and ignorance, I decided that, gods forgive me, I decided that a confrontation with the drow would be a fitting punishment for my mother and father, for denying me Seric's companionship. Yes, I certainly should have. But at that age, all I could see was that I missed my friend, and my parents had to learn a lesson for keeping us apart. It was undeniably a mistake. In a fit of pique, I gave the drow travellers directions to our village, hoping to... I don't know what I hoped. I wanted my parents to hurt the way they made me hurt. But what happened was much, much worse. The drow turned out to be forward scouts for a raiding party. They invaded our village, killing and capturing my people, my family. We had been given the sacred honour of protecting a relic of Sehenin. While ransacking our home, the drow took the moon tear. I did. And I have lived with that failure ever since. I search now for the moon tear, both to recover it for my goddess, but also in the hopes of making amends for my sins. For my wrath, my ignorance. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. If there's nothing else, I'd like to take a moment and reflect. We met under tense circumstances, but things will get easier from here on, if the gods will it. The sooner we meet with Soranil, the sooner we can both be on our way. The Lady of Dreams go with you.
What can I do for you? Where should I begin? Well, I was born in a small village near Longsaddle to very young parents who were farmers just because their own parents had been farmers and had all died the winter before. No, they all killed each other. An ancient family feud. Very tragic, really. My ma told me it started over the ownership of an enormous tomato and grew from there, as these things do. When I was born, my ma and da hoped I'd be able to help them out on the farm, but really they'd have been better off hiring a farmhand. It's like they didn't realise I'd be born as a baby and not as a strapping lad of 13 years. Sure, I like parents. Mine were just a little dim, that's all. You might not know it to look at me now, but I was a scrawny child, and I was of little use on the farm. I tried very hard, but I never really took to manual labour. So my parents did what I believe any other loving parents in their situation would do. They sought around for someone willing to trade. A son for a son. And the next thing I knew, I met my Uncle Kipper. You know, remembering all that now, I'm starting to think that maybe my parents weren't as loving as I once thought. If you don't mind, I'd rather like some time to think. I've spent precious little time in Luskan, which is fine with me. Any time I'm here, I wind up getting mugged or kidnapped or blackmailed. It's not a pretty town. All right, you know where to find me.